Hello, beautiful people. Oh, no, set up later. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, my iPad's being weird. Oh, set up later. Jeez. Hi, guys. Hey, Jane. My iPad updated apparently, and what's going on? Agree. Now it won't let me on it. Hi, Nikki. Nikki! Thank you so much for this. I opened it a little bit ago. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at that mold. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Thank you. Hey, Janice. All right. Sorry, guys, I wasn't live yesterday. You guys, I'm having an auction on Friday, right? I made like 40 glass tumblers. I made like 20 something sweatshirts. Look at how cute this one is. This reminds me of my little brother because I did like a little TikTok with the little tree dude. So I bought this transfer. Isn't it super cute? Hi, Regine. Set up later. Okay. Full screen apps. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Susan. Hi, Jacqueline. All right, get started. Geez, it just skipped me into Facebook. Y'all, it's like a chore. I'm feeling really good. Like, I finally feel like normal. I'm still like congested to a certain degree, but I feel pretty good. No, there I am. So I feel pretty good. Hey Yolanda, hey Jan, hey Susan. So anyway, you guys, yesterday I made a ton of like t-shirts. Do you want to see some of them? I got such really cute ones. Gosh, I've got like a whole stack. I got some cute Betty Boop ones. I got all different sizes. Look at this cute one. It's a sweatshirt. I've got, this is one of my favorite ones. I made some really cute sweatshirts. Here's this one, Betty Boop. I've got such really cute ones. There's Mickey or Minnie. I've got lots of Betty Boop. I do have some Valentine's Day ones too. Hold on a second. Oh no, you're home with COVID? I am so sorry you have COVID. Hi, Alexandria. Hello, I finally got excited to get my transfer. Just got my email. Oh, you're so excited. So anyway, hey Tracy. Anyway, so then I did that yesterday. So Friday at 6 p.m. is my auction. Katie, it's a snowy globe here. It's super cold. We didn't have school yesterday because it was only like 2 degrees. And then today it's like a little bit warmer, 35. And then I think Saturday we're getting like another 3 to 5 inches. Hi Teddy. So yeah, Friday at 6 p.m. is Eastern time is my what do you call it? Auction. It's going to be on the Whatnot app. Steph, I'm going to have those on my Whatnot auction on Friday at 6 p.m. Those are not on my website. Whatever doesn't sell on Friday, I will put over onto my website. Thank you, Tabitha, for the stars. Yes, Judith, you can order from me, but it's going to be on the Whatnot. Here's the thing. If you go onto my Whatnot, I already did a post yesterday for it. You can bookmark the auction. Just don't bid on like the earring bundle because those are random pulls. I already had somebody who did a pre-bid on the glasses, the tumblers, the glass tumblers, and the earrings. I made it, Carla. Yes, I made it. It's like super, super soft. I love this sweatshirt. Super soft. And I put the transfer on it. Thank you, Michelle, for the stars. Judith, I don't have any 4X in stock, but I will get some because I've got a bunch of transfers left. Deborah, yeah, it's 6 o'clock. If you go and bookmark it on the Whatnot app, it'll tell you. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Stacy. It'll tell you. It'll send you a reminder. Hi, Melva. Hey, Sandy. So, but yeah, I'm bringing in more sweatshirts. I got like, I don't know what sizes I got. 1X, 2X. I don't even remember. Oh my God, it's my husband calling me. It wouldn't be alive without me. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. Ew, -30. Yuck. So anyway, I'm going to do a cute little craft today. I think you guys are going to like it. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Robin. So, hold on a second. Michael needs my parents' address. Hang on. Okay. Going out to my parents to fix, my mom's got a leaky pipe, and you know, Michael's a master plumber. So he's got to go out there and look at it. You're welcome. Okay, so I cleaned my craft room today. I got my whole desk cleaned off. I've got all of this that was over here full of old transfers and all of the nonsense. Yes, I love it. It's got pockets. Yeah, it's super comfy. I organized everything. I vacuumed. I cleaned off my cart behind me. Hey, Susan, it's 37 here in Cleveland. Yeah, Renee, it's cold. Name on Whatnot? Royal Funky Junk, Michelle, same. My name is the same on all the platforms. So over the weekend or whenever, I don't know, I went to Hobby Lobby and I grabbed some stuff, but I've got this beautiful swan print and care for having a hard time finding ones I really like. Michelle messaged me. I know, come to, well, we're looking at houses there, so I might be down there. Anyhow, thank you, Janet. Hey, Tamara, I think you're the one that pre-bid on the earrings and the glasses. Let me know if that was you. So you guys don't bid on those because those are random pools. So this one is the softest one. I don't think I have any like this one in here. The ones that I have for sale are all like cotton, like a cotton sweatshirt. Hi, Vicky. So anyway, so today I did that. I cleaned, I vacuumed in here. If I clean my craft, oh my gosh. I had to, y'all, because my paint, I threw away so much paint. Tomorrow, guys, I don't know if I'll be live because tomorrow I get my new extensions put in. Thank you. Because they are looking a little crappy. At 9 in the morning, and that's probably going to take 4 hours. And then I'm going to Sam's apartment in Kent. I'm grabbing his Christmas tree because I got to bring that home and put it back into storage. Cassie Johnson, did you get package? This one right here, I've been waiting to go live. Yes. Does your sweatshirt have pockets? Yes. I can link this one for you. I got this one on Amazon and I freaking love it. We're not moving, Linda. We're not moving. Johnson, I'm going to open this right now. I had my washer a little tight. Oh no. Hey, Beverly. So yeah, I'm feeling much better. Oh, look at this cute little card. I saw these and they reminded me of you. Reminded me of Larry the Lobster. Love Cassie Johnson. Cassie, you're so sweet. Yeah, so I had to clean today. I had to get rid of my paints. I was feeling very clustered. So this is all organized. I threw away a lot of old transfers. And then the next thing I'm going to do is clean out this cabinet. I just got a huge order from Uline today because I know the auction's coming. I had to get bubble wrap in boxes. Cape Coral, shush, 74. Like, I will link it. Yeah, you're so sweet, Cassie. Thank you. Okay. I took out my trash. Oh, no. Santa Claus. Look at Santa Claus. I love this. Cheryl, I have the Betty Boop. They're going to be on my Whatnot auction on Friday. And whatever doesn't sell on Friday, I will put into my website. Everything to send, but it didn't come. No worries. This is going to, so cute. This is going to our Florida house. I'm like excited because, you know, Michael's got some business stuff happening and we are looking for, like, actively looking for us. Like, it's finally, like, I think it's going to be this year. So I'm super excited. I think we're looking like up in the Northport, Englewood, Venice area. Somewhere over there. Vero Beach. Yeah, finally feeling better. I still have like a little bit of congestion. My husband's telling me I'm snoring at night, which I don't snore. And I think it's just because at nighttime, like, it almost feels like allergies. Like I'm sneezing a lot. Linda, what's up? Where you been, girl? I've been here. Oh my God, I seen a Larry the Lobster commercial. Stop it. I have so much cute Larry stuff. Like, I have so much stuff. All right, so here's what we're going to do today, guys. I did work on it a little bit because, I don't know, because I wanted to. Let's get the, oh, Tamara. I know. I think we're getting another 3 to 5 inches on Saturday or Sunday. Like our snow. Well, let me see if I can flip you around. You guys want to see? Like, you can't see the grass. You can't see the grass. It's all snowy. Yes, I did test positive for COVID back at like right after the new year. Your sister lives in Venice. Do you like it? South of Sarasota. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. All right. So here's what we're working on, because I did pick up some cool stuff. Hi, Jean. What does the lobster look like? A lobster? What are you talking about? Northport. Yeah, my best friend lives in Northport. But yeah, feel better. Thank you, Cassie, so much. All right, so here's what we got. This was a beautiful swan thing. Swan frame. I love this. I fell in love with it. And it was gold all the way around. I just painted this stripe all the way around it because I want to put, I painted this inside edging white. I'm going to stripe it. Okay. I'm going to stripe it. You're headed to Northport February 2nd. I love it. Say hi to Amy for me. That's how my COVID started sneezing. Well, I think it's probably after effects. Yes, it's still snowing here. Ooh, Cassie, where are you at, Cassie? You measure your snow in inches, we measure in feet. Stop it. Can't stand it. Yeah, we had a foot on the ground and we've melted. Like yesterday was actually like, we saw the sky and the sun yesterday. The sun was out, but it was super, super cold. And today is like a little bit warmer, but it's super gray and yucky out. And we did have snow this morning. Wait, oh, what you just got right here. It says Santa Claus, Claws, like he's the Santa Claus, Santa Claus. I know, I love swans too. And then I picked up a seagull print. I picked up another beach girl. You know, the big beach girl that I did that I kept. I got this at Hobby Lobby. So I did use some white paint around here, and now I'm going to just mark off some stripes. And I'm going to use, I found so many Sharpies, you guys. Like, I have an abundance of Sharpies now. I had to put my, stop it, Suzanne. And we're getting more today than this weekend. Ew. So, all right, guys, I am going to, how am I going to stripe this? All right, I'm going to just do a marker. Okay. And then I'm going to use maybe like a nail file or something. Because now I know where all my nail files are. And like I had been, oh no, where did I put those other ones? Look, I just found some little ones and now I can't tell you where I found them at. Oh, here they are. I don't want to do like really thick ones. So yeah, I cleaned out my cart, cleaned off my desk. I cleaned off all the paint over here. They're napkins, yes. Oh, you got Pexel. I heard that's good. Yes, I got my nails done yesterday. Thank God. I hadn't been there since before Christmas. So yeah, it was nutso butso. All right, so I think these are good, like a good diameter, like width. And you know what? I don't like that. I'm going to use a thicker Sharpie. I have all my Sharpies like in one little spot here, which is great. And supposed to get really windy, and then Thames dropping. What are your bracelets today? Just one. I don't know. This is Touchstone. These I got for Christmas from my girlfriend in Jersey. I'm not wearing my watch because I let Jack borrow my watch last night because he was taking Annabelle out to dinner for their anniversary. They're so cute. And you guys, I am winging this because I'm not like really measuring to see, because if you're doing stripes, you want to make sure you have like an even number. And then we're going to add some bling. And then last but not least, we are going to diamond dust the swans, and I'm going to add some florals down around the bottom. So you guys tell me now, should we do black stripes or should we do some different kind of stripe? Maybe some green. And then we're going to add some stickles on the leaves because I pulled out some leaves, but they're like a dark green. They're kind of like solid. I want to give them a little bit of zhuzh. And I just had a huge order come from Ranger Ink. That's where I get my stickles from. So see how I just did that? All I did was take and use my marker, and I'm just adding some stripes at the bottom. But you guys tell me, black and white. See, black and white always gives everything a really whimsical vibe. I'm kind of digging the black and white, or I could even do like a gray to match this background, like a charcoal gray. Hunter green, I think that'd be too dark. I could do like an olive green, might be pretty. Mine are painted for a Seahawks win. Rose would be pretty. My flowers are more on the pinky side. All right, now we're going to do here. And I'm not trying to be perfect about this by any means, but I'm just adding some stripes. Hopefully by the end of it, we'll be in an even number, because, you know, if you have an odd number, and this is curved, so as we go around the curve, it's going to change some. You're going to have to kind of flow your you're going to have to kind of tilt your line to go with the thing. Color of flowers, but darker. Well, I got like all kinds of pink and peachy flowers. I laid it out, I mapped it out before, and I like it. Yeah, so Monday I was in my private group. What do we make in my private group on Monday? I forgot already. Oh, I should show you what we made in Royals on Monday. I found Earl the squirrel. Who remembers Earl the squirrel? I found Earl the squirrel in a lamp, and we redid a lamp with some transfers, and it's stunning. I have yet to rhinestone it. I'm going to my sister-in-law's down the street tonight. She asked me over for dinner because my brother-in-law is out of town, and we haven't been able to catch up in like months, so going over there tonight. And it's nice because it's only 4 houses down. So I can walk there if I wanted to. Gray is the new gray is the new decorating color? Since when? Gray has been trending with this, you know, farmhouse for years. Why are they considering it new? I mean, why don't we bring back like a real color? Like, don't get me wrong, I love gray, and I'm not knocking anybody who does grays and whites. It's just like, how long are we going to be seeing this trend? Like, I want like emerald green and navies to come back, and reds, and like ornate and, you know, old world design. That's what I'm waiting to come back in fashion. Fleur-de-lis. Can't find those at Hobby Lobby anymore. All right, so as I get closer to being finished over here, I'm going to do a count, because if I have to tweak this to make sure that it's even, I want to make sure I have plenty of room to work with. So all I'm going to do, yes, Jared, we got lots of snow. So we're going to do this. This will be painted. And then you just go every other. And do a little mark so you don't screw up. Okay, and then hopefully I'm focusing, y'all. So see, if I were to do another one here, then that would be colored. So it'd be color, no color, color. So see, I would have two colors next to each other, so it's not even. So I need to, so if this one's colored, I need to put another one here. Actually, I'm going to make this just a little bit bigger. There we go. Perfect. See? You have to tweak it. They have to be even. I don't mess. Exactly. That's what I do too. I just wish that there was more color and eclectic. It is a nice big print, but it's very lightweight, so it won't be that much to show. All right, so now I don't think I want to use a marker. I think I'm going to use some paint to fill this in. You know what's funny, Angie? Is it tissue paper? No, this is an actual canvas print. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby. It's what it looks like. I washed all my brushes yesterday. You all would be so stinking proud of me. Like, I did all the things yesterday and today. So I threw a bunch of brushes away. I washed all my brushes. I organized all my stuff. So Kathy finally did something. A real color. The word gray says it all. We need a color that is I think it's going to be really pretty too. So I'm going to use some gloss enamel black. I organized all my paint today. Don't you love the swans, Kathleen? I am going to diamond dust them too. And my friend sent me a beautiful, she sent me the cutest little shaker for diamond dust. Aren't they regal? All right, so now guys, this is going to be the tricky part. I am going to probably line this with rhinestones. So this is going to take a while. This is kind of like why I also like pre-painted the white, because I knew it was going to take a hot minute. So now we're just going to paint. And then we can chat while I paint, and I can look right here at my iPad to see comments. Hi, Country Vintage Flips. Hey, Janet from Tacoma, Washington. Wow, what kind of weather are you getting in Tacoma? And I do apologize because this is sometimes kind of like tedious crafting. It's not very exciting to watch somebody paint stripes, but it's got to be done. I am using black. I think it's going to be fine. Ooh, it's going to be pretty. You're on this one. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it elegantly glammed up. Yeah, I can't wait to add. This is like the hard part, but my favorite part is like getting to add like the rhinestones and the diamond dust. And then we're going to add some florals. So this is kind of tedious, but it shouldn't take longer. I'm saying like 15 minutes. I know I saw that Paint Pixie won't be selling brushes anymore. It makes me so sad because they're actually my favorite brushes. And I just bought like 2 more of them. I should have bought like more had I known. I found out after. 45 Insights say great fur weather. Ooh, fur coat. Yeah, fur coat weather. If you I don't own a fur coat. There's one in my closet downstairs that belonged to Michael's ex-wife, but it's too small on me. Maybe Carly will take it because it's her mom's. It's pretty. Give it to Mackenzie Childs for sure. Hey, from England. And I'm going to last few days. Yeah, Belinda, I think we're getting some snow this I don't know what's going on. I think I heard that there's like a polar vortex. I just heard yesterday, I saw that Russia got slammed with like the biggest blizzard of like ever, I guess. 10 feet of snow, I heard. But is that typical for places like Alaska and stuff? Where's Mary Freese? Mary Freese, my fellow sparkle chick, she's in Alaska. And I know they get a crap ton of snow up there. Yeah, so you guys go find my whatnot for the auction. I would hate for you guys to miss it. Gonna have lots of stuff. Lots of clothes for the auction on Friday. Lots of the glass tumblers. I've got some really, really cute ones too, you guys. I made a bunch of them. There's all different kinds, but they're super cute. And I have fun making those. Michael actually helped me make some of them too. He was like, what are you doing there? I was in the living room. We had a fire going. All the kids weren't at home. And we sat in the living room and made tumblers while watching TV. So you can have a Big Daddy original. Hi, Lucia. And then I do have some funky junk. And I did make some earrings. So I got some jewelry. Okay, look at how this is coming along. So see, it doesn't take too long. Doesn't it look cute? I like it with the black. Yes, I know what's coming, I think, on Saturday. My husband is just like so over the snow, you know? It's brutal. Like every night, he was so tired last night. He goes to bed and he's like, I got up, and he was like, is there weather tonight? I'm always checking the weather for him. He was so tired. Like his phone rings constantly in the middle of the night during a snowstorm. And if it's a lot of snow, he'll go out and plow and help. Usually his phone's just ringing and he's putting out fires, but he's still up and not sleeping. You know, he's 63 years old. Man's got to sleep. Will he sign his Big Daddy? Well, it's a glass tumbler. Not sure where he could sign it at. Those are hard to sign. I sign all my pieces, but that would be, I don't sign the tumblers. I don't know how he would do that. Unless he just signs the box that we have him packed in. But then I don't even remember which ones he did. I have like probably 40 of them. A Michael's fashion in the kitchen. Oh my gosh. Isn't that so funny? Hey, Terry. He is so freaking funny. I literally, like, I walk out to the kitchen and he's by the water cooler and I just happen to have my phone in my hand and I was like, what are you wearing? It was so funny. He's like, they were in the bathroom and they looked cozy and he was cold. And so he's been wearing those religiously for like the past 4 nights. And I rolled over in the other night, I came to bed after him and I put my hand like on his backside to like just, you know, give him a little love tap. And I was like, oh, he's got my pants on. I could tell because those pants are so soft. And I was like, oh, he's got my pants on. He's so funny. Oh, I think this is going to be so stinking pretty, isn't it? Look at the difference. See, just adding a little bit of color to something. That was too, I love yeah, he's so funny. My PJ, he was wearing my PJs. I mean, they are cozy. I mean, what kind of man though? That's a man very solid in his masculinity that can, and he like Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. He's wearing them every night. He's wearing them every night because he loves them so much. Because they're so soft. He's so funny. His flannel. Hi, Anna. He's a hot ticket. He is. He's so funny, though. That's where he makes me laugh, y'all. Find a man that makes you laugh every day. They should make you laugh, not want to cry. That's for sure. He goes out of his way to make me laugh. Oh, my cleaning lady just left. Rain starting on Friday. Yeah, sucks. That's why I'm glad I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Got my nails done yesterday. Get my hair done tomorrow. And depending on the weather, I need to go. I try to visit my parents on Sunday, so I'd like to get there on Sunday. So anyway, thank you, Nancy. Mary, this one actually came from Hobby Lobby. They have them. They're part of the spring and summer collection. It was 40% off. It's a 20 by 20. It's the spring shop. $42.99 is the price tag. And it was 40 or 50% off. I'm not sure how they have their spring, how they're doing that anymore. It was 40 or 50% off. So I think it was like 17 bucks. I have the receipt right behind me. I could probably go look at it. But they actually have lots of swan prints if you guys like want to go to Hobby Lobby and check it out, because they actually have quite a few. And I was torn between this one and another one. And I actually grabbed quite a few things while I was there. I saw a seagull print there that I bought so I could put that in a Florida home, because, you know, it's going to be a storybook home with all my little sea creatures. It'll be the Royal Funky Junk Airbnb seaside storybook home with all the little fan favorite funky junk pieces scattered throughout. Coming out. Oh, thank you, Gail. I need a paper towel. Sometimes you got to keep your brush clean. I like swans too. I think they're pretty. All right, so see, guys, what did that take? 15 minutes or so? Not too shabby. My eyeball itches. Yeah, so I sat up here today, cleaned out my craft room, threw a ton of stuff away, got organized. I need to go. The next thing I want to organize is like that cabinet behind me that holds all my, like, I have all my paint, pixie paint over there. And I don't even know what else is in that cupboard, but that needs to come along next. Okay. Yes, do you always think, how am I going to get this box to ship? I'm pretty good. So I have lots of boxes. I just placed an order yesterday or the day before yesterday for Uline. So I have an account with Uline. I ordered the big thing of bubble wrap you see behind me. I ordered boxes. And I got poly mailers and for the shirts for the auction, tape, and I'm pretty good at boxing. You got to get the right kind of box, and and if you wrap it right with good bubble wrap, and then I got from, it's actually still in my garage because it's so heavy. I don't think I can lift it up here. It's like a 100-pound box of, like, you know, the big sheets of paper, like packing paper. So I've come a long way and feel like I'm a good wrapper. Now, granted, sometimes things break in transit through no fault of my own, because sometimes the post office or UPS or whoever are brutal and throw your crap, and unfortunately, I have had things break. But I feel like I wrap good before business starts up again in spring. Yeah, so use Depends boxes like Debbie should be. Hey, Mary Zwanger, if it's a good sturdy box, heck yeah, I would. But that's too freaking funny. I've got computer boxes, shoe boxes. If it's, but like I have, like if you guys saw my attic right now, there are so many boxes in there. And I just got like a huge Amazon order yesterday of all the sweatshirts that I made. And so I save all those. And because my auction's coming up on Friday, I don't even bother like breaking them down so they don't take those. I just throw them in there. Just throw them in there. They're just haphazardly thrown in there. But yeah, if it's a good box, I save it. I save everybody's packing material. My friends know to save it for me. My mom, all my friends are like, I got packing material in my car for you. I'm like, oh my God, you're the best. So no, this would go, and I think this is a 20 by 20. So I have like 24 by 24 by 4-inch boxes, and I just get them right off of Uline. Because sometimes those are the hardest boxes to find, are the boxes that that are flat to hold prints like this. That's, the square rectangular boxes are great, but they're not conducive enough to fit like a flat print in. Or if it's like a really weird box, I'll, like my husband, the building that they own where the shop is at, there is a company that rents from them office space, and they always have a ton of boxes. So they know me. They'll let me come pick through the boxes before they break them all down. They're like a warehouse. And if I need something like strange, then I'll just call them and be like, hey. Ah, pretty. Didn't that just add such a touch of something? It is a painting, Sherry. It's a painting. I didn't decoupage this. I got this print from Hobby Lobby, and we're just going to bougie it up some. That's all. And we're going to diamond dust the swans. All right, I'm going to go over real quick and do just one more little quick second coat on the black. Just because I painted the white with enamel paint, and it's a little slippery. And I want my black stripes to be a little bit fuller. You guys, I have to show you this squirrel lamp that we did in Royals. So it's up for grabs, so it won't be up at the auction because it's part of the January Decorating and DIY Challenge, where somebody wins a piece of funky junk every month. So if it doesn't get taken, then it'll be up in February's auction. And I'm not even trying to like be too perfect like on the edging, because I know I'm putting rhinestone trim on both sides of these black stripes. So I'm just trying to get really good coverage on the middle of these stripes. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I'm so glad you got to see me today too. And the Hobbs being, I've been told that Michael's and the Haas printing area, you can find picture boxes. Oh, I bet you they would give them to you if you asked, no? Because, I mean, I know, like, you know, my husband manages the shopping center where the Michael's is at here, and where Target and Walmart and Home Goods are. And Michael says they always have like just dumpsters full of boxes, but they usually band them together because I've tried to go back there and, like, you know, dumpster dive, but usually their boxes are all banned with that heavy cording. It's really hard to just grab just one box. Or they squish them. They like put them in like one of those compressors, and they smush them all before they put them in the dumpster. Hey, Debbie. I know, Evelyn. I guys, I'll go back and watch the replay or look at messages or comments, but unfortunately, I'm not like my mother, and I don't have eyes on the back of my head or the top of my head. My mom always said that when we were growing up. So I'm sure that's the hard part of not having somebody who can read your comments. So anyhow, that's all. Yeah. So see, I'm just going back over really quick to just give it one more zhuzh, one more coat. And then this part will be over, and we can get to the bougie part. Let this dry. I'm going to do the diamond dust next. Oh, this looks so good. Who's that? I forgot that Rocky was in here. He's been sleeping all day long. Did you guys see I got Rocky? I was at Home Goods over the weekend. And look. Oh, you too, babe. I got Rocky a rug for when he walks in the door, because he was always afraid to walk in the door because he would slip. And so I saw that rug, and it was on clearance, and it kind of matches my room. So I got him a rug. So he's so much more comfortable walking in the door now. And he gets a bath on Saturday. We've got the mobile pet groomer coming to our house to give him a bath at 12:30. So shout out to Aussie Petmobile. They're the ones who usually come and take care of him for a grooming. And yes, it's expensive. Okay, don't judge, but he can be such a jerk sometimes that it makes me feel better knowing he's here and that I am within reach, you know. And I do take him out, and I do put a muzzle on him. So. And you were creating that. Tamara, you're so funny. All right, I got a couple more to go, guys, and then we're going to move along. We're going to add some bling. We're actually going to add bling after I diamond dust it, because I don't want diamond dust. You guys, why am I diamond dusting? I just cleaned my craft room. But the vacuum is still sitting outside the door, so I guess it's as good of time as any. You guys, if we ever build a house, or I get to build my own studio, do you know what I'm having? Like right underneath my craft desk, I'm going to have one of those vacuums. It's like a big trap door, and then it's all just going to fall into like a big suction tank. Kind of like hair salons do it. You know, they just sweep the hair into the side of the thing and it suctions it all up. That's what I'm going to do. Make it happen. My groomer is around. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when they're around the corner. We have one too, but last time Carly took Gussie there, they didn't do a very good job. And she wasn't thrilled, and she let them have it. All right, guys, a couple more squares. Had to do that. I needed 2 coats. I'm sorry. I could have had this done prior, but I only got to doing the white before. And then we'll give this a dry. It looks a little sloppy on the outside edges, but that's just because I don't have the rhinestones on there yet. But that'll be the last thing. I'm going to diamond dust next. That way nothing gets stuck in any of the glue I put out for the flowers or anything. Yeah, so much better. Okay. Aren't you proud of me? I washed all my brushes. Hi, Lisa DeMeo. Okay. So this will be up for auction on Friday. Dry it. It's so nice having my whole desk to work with. I don't feel like I'm all clambered in here like I was before. Okay. All right, y'all. I know I have, I wish, oh, you know what? Some much needed dimension. I agree. Let me go grab a big piece of paper. Hold on a second. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab a piece of tissue paper that we can put the diamond dust on. And then that way it won't go through, because Rocky likes to go underneath my desk. And I don't like it when the diamond dust falls through the cracks in my desk. And then I don't want him to step on it. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're going to diamond dust. But first I have to shut my window because I'm getting cold. Yeah. Don't judge. It's 35 degrees outside, and yes, I had the window open because I was sweating. Debbie, you were the one that threw Earl out there. You're freaking awesome. All right, I'll show you Earl that I did this in Royals. I haven't blinged it out yet, but for all my Royals in here, check this out. I'm going to plug it in too, because I actually put a light bulb in it. I have to rhinestone it, and then oh my God. Look at Earl the squirrel. Wait a minute, where's the thing? Oh. Isn't that came out so stunning? We added the fringe. I got a rhinestone it all. Those are transfers from IOD. Gave him a little totally dazzled bow. Seriously, y'all, I can't take it. I found Earl the squirrel. And I love it with the light on. Oh, I think I'm going to have to, if nobody wins this, if nobody takes this in the decorating and DIY challenge, I am totally putting that in my house, and it's going to the the Florida house when we get one. Isn't it super cute? So sick and adorable. I had to get it when I saw it. Okay, guys, we're gonna diamond dust. I got clean diamond dust in a little shaker that Ellen sent me. Love it. Okay. Actually going to get rid of this for a second. I can dump right on here. So I'm diamond dusting now because if I put glue anywhere else and the diamond dust hits it, it's going to stick, and I just want it to stick right on here. I'm just doing the white. I'm not going to do down here in the reflection. All I'm doing, maybe these little marks right here, but I think all we're going to do is just the white. I'm going to show you how easy it is to diamond dust. And let me see if this is, I need a smaller one. Yeah, this is good. And then I got the bigger brush to do all of this right through here. You guys hear me say, I only use Mod Podge to diamond dust. I don't use Mod Podge for decoupage anymore. It's too thick, but it is perfect for when you are diamond dusting. You guys see me better now. Okay. It is it Squirrel Appreciation Day? Mercedes, I got the lamp at Home Goods. Super cute. All right, so I'm using just glossy Mod Podge. It doesn't really matter. And I'm just going to start. Mod Podge and diamond dust are super forgiving, but you don't want to go in too thin, but you don't want to go in too thick either. I don't want to make it gloopy. When it dries, it'll be totally clear. And I'm kind of like working fast because I don't want my Mod Podge to be dry. I want it to be nice and wet and gloopy when I load my diamond dust. And if you like sparkle as much as I do, then this is the trick. And then just go over everything again. Make sure that it's still tacky. But if you have a really big piece, then just work in sections. Take your shaker. You do not want to add resin over diamond dust, Van. No. And I put it on quite heavy. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle. I put it on heavy. I kind of pack it in there because you can always put, save this and dump it back into your, dump it back in. Let that sit. And then you're going to okay. And if you have any where you don't like where it belongs, just take your fingernail or a brush, but it's really forgiving. But you don't want to, you do not want to resin over diamond dust. It won't show up. It'll completely eradicate any. You can only resin over like, you can only resin over like glitter and stickles. But diamond dust, crystals, rhinestones, no. It disappears. Complete. Trust me. You want to know how I know? I know. Yep. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other Swanee. Ew, this could be a love story. Should we give them names? Should we make a story about these little lovebirds? They need to have a name. Oh, I know what I'm going to call them. Well, I always called, when I was working in corporate America, we used to feed the geese there. And geese mate for life, which I believe swans mate for life as well. And we named our geese Fred and Ethel. Everybody, this is Fred and Ethel. Let's just roll with it. Meet Fred and Ethel, everybody. Fred and Ethel are the long-lost lovebirds. Swans. Swan. We have a swan. We have a community like right down the street from us. It's like and there's a big pond, like, on the main road. Like I drive by it every time I leave to go somewhere. And we have swans in there. And they're so pretty. Okay, so you got all your diamond dust on there. Remember, it's got to leave it kind of thick. It's very forgiving. And then you're going to sprinkle. No, we're going to go with Fred and Ethel, everybody. Are they good swans or are they bad swans? Are they thieving swans? Okay, so you're going to dump it. Okay, now I did get a piece of glitter on there, which, let me pick that off. See it right there. Go. Okay. I like that. Fred and Ethel. What are you doing? This one's Hobby Lobby, Mickey. Picture came from Hobby Lobby. I'm not painting them. I'm diamond dusting, and I'm using Mod Podge with diamond dust. All right. Diamond dust. I think we're done. Oh, no, we're not. I got one more little part to diamond dust. Hang on. Need my Mod Podge back. Story time. You guys know how fun that is. Do you guys think, I think I just want to do like, so there's like these little acrylic ripples. I'm just going to do like 1, 2, just going to follow the print itself. And I didn't use those. And then we'll shake that off and I'll try to put it back into my container. Was the ugly ducking and the living his best life. So see how I did that? Let me just dry it, but hold on a second. Let me do this. Wait. Let me just let me see if I can scoop this together, and you can save all of this. Let's see if I can get this back in my little pot. Just try to, like, you know. There you go. And then you just throw the rest of it away. And look, I didn't get any on my desk, and that way I don't have to worry about my dog stepping on it. I'm feeling much better, Georgia. Yes, thank you. Okay. This is trash. Okay, let's bring our Swannies back over. And if you can see, all right, I do have a little bit of dirt in my diamond dust right there, but that's where you wait for it to dry, and you can literally like pick it out. I mean, they're swans, they get dirty, right? Sometimes you just have to let it be. They look very calm and peaceful. I miss watching you, and you are so funny. Oh, thank you, Pat and Ben Eddings. Look at how pretty though. Now they might still be a little like, and see how I just did that, those little reflections underneath here? Just a little bit. It's just a little sparkle. And I love, love, love doing the diamond dusting, especially on light colors. Like when I saw the swans, I was like, oh. Yes, Lenore, my next auction is Friday. Kimberly, wait till you get the rhinestones on there. That squirrel lamp is like 2.4. I might have to go make another one if somebody actually decides that that's what they want is their win. All right, so now I have all these flowers, and I'm going to lay them out for you and show you how I lay them out. I've got them like mapped out on my desk over here. Okay, and I see these little green leaves. They're a little bit too green for me, but I'm going to show you what I was thinking we could do with the little leaves for just like a little bit of like, you know, dimension. These are like paper flowers. Some of these flowers are from like Hobby Lobby and the crafting, like the scrapbook department. See how these are like really green? I was thinking we'd add some stickles to them, which would kind of tone them down a little bit. It sure is. I love diamond dust. And then I've got that one. So I kind of mapped it out. These I did here. We can glue this all on, and then we can paint stickles. We can paint some stickles onto the leaves to make them not so flat, boring green. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I can't really hold up because they're not glued on there, but I think it looks really pretty. And then once we get all the little leaves painted, I think it's going to look even sharper. And these are just little paper flowers. There's nothing special about them. Just, you know, I just stuck them on. So now we're just going to use some hot glue and glue everything down. And then we're going to add some rhinestones. I mean, they don't have to be, look at guys, I don't have a lot of florals in my stash. So I just kind of like had to, you know, use what I had to work. I just kind of had to use what I had. And I thought, you know, I had a bunch of sola flowers. Yeah, good. That one got stuck in there. Good. Maybe you could just jam that right in there while your glue is still wet. Hey, Kendra. What's going on? Hi, Lynn. How was everybody's day? Happy hump day. Okay. Thank you, Janice. What else is going on, everybody? Now, if you get glue boogers, don't worry. Just hit them with some heat. They'll go away because you're going to get them, fortunately. Unfortunately, glue boogers are just common with hot glue. What would be super cute? What I miss? I also have some butterflies. You could put anything on here. I got lots of Totally Dazzled. Crown. I thought about crowns. So yeah, we're going to do that. I drove today. Oh, good for you, DC. Okay. So see, the only thing I'm not digging is the greenery, but I have a plan for that, and I think it's going to be just fine when I get them. When I get it. And we can even zhuzh up the flowers with some sparkles. I got like 100 bottles of, what do you call it? Stickles. I ordered like every color I could possibly think of. that I need or that I use. And some of these are just plain little flowers. None of them really match, but you know, that's okay. They don't have to. And I don't really, like I said, I don't have a lot of like florals, like greenery. So I just pulled this out of my stash. I probably, if I went like digging, I probably could have found nicer greenery, like lamb's ear. What is that called? Lamb's breath or whatever. I don't remember. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Lamb's ear, which would be pretty on here. But, you know, you just got to work with what you got. Just go for it. Yeah, so we're getting it. I think Saturday we're getting a lot of snow. Like, no more than what we've got. What we're used to, 3 to 5 inches, I believe, is coming on Saturday. Okay. Now, see how it's a little 3D? Just cute. Now, see how those are like so green? I want to tone those down a bit. So I'm thinking some gold sandstone stickles. Kind of bring in some gold over here. So I'm going to show you. I got so many. I got so many stickles. Yes, they're in the, this is sandstone. Is this sandstone? Yes, this is my favorite stickle color is sandstone. And I think it'll just tie in the frame nicely. And for those of you that don't know what a stickle is, it's just, I feel like I need one more greenery thing there. Hang on a second. Let's see if I just want to see it. I need to visually see it on there to see if I want to put it on there. Okay. I have like a box of florals I keep underneath my desk. Do I want to put it right here? I don't know. Yes, I do. See, you don't know until you stick it on there. I felt like that was a blank spot right there. So we're going to add it on there. Okay. Look at me trying to be all neat with my desk because it's so nice and clean. And background too flat. I need to show ice and Instagram. Yeah. Ew, Sandra, 6 inches. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so now I'm going to take some of these sandstone stickles, and all I'm going to do is just, let me practice on. No, just screw it, Kathy. Just do it. I'm just going to add like an outline of the leaf itself, and then fill it in. Or you can do them all different, like down the spine, and then just create some sparkle. So see, all it's going to do is take and tone down. See, it's going to tone down that green just enough, I think. You want the snow, Julie? Why on earth do you want the snow? Snow is yucky. So you're just kind of coloring in. I'm going right down the center and just doing a couple little feathers on the side of those leaves. Because, you know, we can never be too tacky. Right, Joe? I mean, we want it to be tacky. We want it to be sparkly. I want it to be, I want it to say, I want somebody to look at it and go, Kathy at Royal Funky Junk did that. Which you kind of know when you know. And if you know, you know. We want it nice and tacky because we are tacky sparkle chicks, are we not? Oh my gosh, I love it. It adds even more sparkle, exactly. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. So see, you're just adding a little bit of zhuzh. Where's Joe? Too bad Joe wasn't here to witness all this tackiness. Joe is probably a Swan hater. Maybe they're running from Joe. Maybe they're running from Joe, the Swan sparkle hater. And see, with stickles, you don't have to be perfect either. You just kind of, you can be sloppy with it almost. Oh my gosh, it looks pretty. Oh, I missed one. Can't leave that out. You guys, it looks so pretty. You see? See, it just kind of tones them down. Super sparkly. Wait till I do a reel on this. You love flock? Yes, it looks really pretty. Okay. Somebody said crowns. I'm proud to be a Tacky. I am proud to be your leader, let me tell you. Okay, so maybe Joe is stuck in a snowbank. Joe is stuck somewhere, Kim. Yes, I love that idea. Okay. Now, around the frame, to cover up, I want to add more bling, and let's see if I can find a couple of crowns, which I'm sure we can. Because Lord knows I have plenty of crowns. Yes, I did diamond dust. Okay, it looks so stinking pretty. I love the flowers on here. Kind of gives it a nice little bougie vibe. You guys just be creative and be who you are. It doesn't matter if somebody else doesn't like it. Somebody else, you know, may not like this vibe, and that's okay. But here's me. I'm just here to give you an idea of what you possibly could do. And you could take your own spin. If you like sparkle, if you don't like sparkle, you could put green moss. You could do some water. You could do some like epoxy with like stones. I mean, you could, there's so many, you know, I'm just here to show you some ideas and just, you know, have fun with it. When I was in Japan, their pictures were blinged, painted on black sparkle. Oh, I can imagine that's so pretty. All right, so guys, we got crowns. Let's see, I don't know how big. Maybe we could do, oh, look, I even have a crown with green on it. That might have to be our king and queen swans. Where are my, here they are. Using my new pliers that Janet sent me. Well, I don't know if I want to use crowns or a bow. Maybe a crown on the king, on Fred, and for Ethel. I don't know. I kind of like this because it's green. Look at it. Said that on Woman of Faith probably. Heck yeah. These are Jimmy Crystals. I have an affiliate with them, and they do give my Sparkle Chicks a code. It's in my link tree. However, I did reach out to Jimmy Crystal yesterday. These are no longer in stock, but if you go to their page and you type in Medusa, they're the closest thing to these is the Medusa brand, is the Medusa. Somebody said just one crown, but come on, we're going to have to look here. I have to visually see. I do have a bow that I could put on her neck for her. I do like the green on him, though. I think it looks charming. Let's just see maybe a smaller crown for her. What color is that? It's gold. Or maybe a bow on her hair? No. A bow on her neck? No. Or like a cute little tiny bow? No. A tiara? Yeah. That's a crown. She needs a tiara. Oh my God, I can't even stand it. Look, I just pulled out another green one, but this is way more dainty, but it might be perfect. Hold on. cracks. Do you guys see that? Like they just fly everywhere when you're working with this stuff. Okay, hang on. Okay. Terry, that's an awesome. No, I don't. A tiny velvet bow. Mire of a tear. Y'all. Maybe pearls. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like them both with crowns. Now we could hypothetically. Here's another style. Or we could put a bow. I kind of like the two. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going for it, y'all. I like the two. I like the two crowns, so I'm doing it. All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing the crowns. Okay. And I think I'm going to use UV epoxy because it's going to be easier and like a longer life, I think. So I'm going to do a dab there. This is a UV light. Get on Amazon. It's in my Amazon store. It's UV resin and it cures. I'm doing two crowns, Deanna. Okay. These little pens work great for smaller items because then they get into all the cracks so you don't have any drippies. It gets behind everything so you don't have any. I love the way it smells. Kings wear crowns, of course they do. Okay. It's tight down there. This one I'm going to do right here. Great thing about UV epoxy, you could put it right over your rhinestones and it'll still sparkle. I do have green stones. Vicki, me and Chris are talking about it. I gotta have a conversation with Chris. Yes, but we're not doing Dallas. I think we want our next one to be in Oklahoma. But I gotta talk to her because, you know, Mike and I are searching for a house in Florida. So I'm thinking, and I know there's some other retreats going on at the end of the year, like Dina and I don't like to intrude on anybody else's retreat. So I'm even thinking like if we get a house in Florida, maybe we should do one in Florida and maybe do it next spring. So I don't know, because we need to like, if we're going to do one later this year, but yes. And we've been throwing lots of ideas around. So nothing is set yet, but yes, we do have plans to definitely have another one. Okay, you will get a little bit of fallout with the diamond dust. Fred and Ethel from the Royals Pond. Oh my God, I love it. It's the Royal Pond, the Royal Lake of Chagrin Falls. Y'all, come on now. My God, I love it. Okay, guys, we need more sparkle. We need more tackiness in my life. It's not tacky enough yet. Hang on. Oh, I got a pile of these sweatshirts I made. I gotta put it out of the way. I need, oh shit. I need them. I need my rhinestone trim. Oh boy. Oh, I would love to go to meet Barb. I want to meet Barb. I think this might be too big. This is definitely too thick. Hang on, I gotta go back in there. It's, you guys check this out. This is gonna be a funky junk project. Is it so cute? Oh look, I got another swan. I did. I found this in Hobby Lobby too, but we're gonna decoupage over that. Excellent. Hold on a second. You guys want to see some more sweatshirts? Look at this fun one I made. It's got the cow on it. Here's a Valentine's Betty Boop. Here's the little bears for Valentine's Day. I got a fun little bougie Betty Boop. Another bougie Betty Boop. Another bougie Betty Boop. Another bougie Betty Boop. And then I got this cute one for Valentine's Day. Let's see. Okay. Oh, and then I do have these two. I got a couple of them. I got a bunch of sweatshirts. That's all going to be up for the auction. I need smaller rhinestone trim. Hang on. It's going to bring a whole bucket over here. See if I can find my tiny trim. Because I think that is too thick. It needs to be smaller. I hope I have some. I hope I have some. No, I'm gonna have to order some. What's this? See, I need a better way to organize all my rhinestone trim. I thought I had really skinny rhinestone trim. You know what I have? I'm pretty sure I have green. Hang on. I'm sure. That's purple, rose gold, red. I thought I had. Maybe I used it all. I could have used it all. It needs rhinestone. Wait, this is it. I see it. Oh, shite. I don't have enough. Love the hat. Did you make it? Sell? No, but I gotta sparkle it up. I got this at Home Goods too. Let's see. That's where I went. You know what, guys? I don't think I like it. I thought I was gonna like it on both sides of the stripes, but now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm actually like, son of a Quando, get off there. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I like it. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't like it. You can outline the neck in a heart shape. No. Oh, now I do have pink. Pink actually doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna stand up. I don't like the rhinestone trim. Wow, can you believe I'm actually saying that? So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think what we're gonna do, hold on. Because here is the skinny stuff. Maybe I just need to use this. This is real skinny trim. Oh, I don't like it. Maybe I'll just do gold. Thought for sure I was going to add bling trim. All right, so I want to clean up this gold. So you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do liquid gold. I think I'm going to do some liquid gold. Oh, black stickles? That's not a bad idea. Let's see what this looks like. I think I'm going to do gold. I need to remove this. I think I need a really, 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 really fine, skinny brush. Like so. And then we'll see. I'll just start down here. I got to clean up those. I just got to clean up those lines. Let's see. Just stabilize my arm. Yeah, I think that looks better, but I'll show you guys. Let me do this side and then. I thought I was going to be putting rhinestone trim there, so I was a little sloppy with my stripes, like going like top to bottom, and I thought for sure. No can do. Black stones. You can add black stones wherever. Okay, I'm going to show you guys on this one and then we'll be done. Let me do the top of it now because I was going to do rhinestone trim on the top and the bottom and I just don't like it. Now this is a different kind of gold than what's on the frame already. This is literally me just kind of fixing I don't know, the part that I smooshed up. Just put my finger in all the stickles. I just messed up our stickles over here. I get so excited. Didn't even think about it. Hey, Rhonda. Okay, ready? Maybe if I find something, I don't know what else I could put around these edges. It has to be super tiny. That's the thing, that the rhinestone trim that I have is just a little bit too big. All right, so here, I did this bottom just here. It's probably almost inconsequential. See, you almost literally can't tell, but see how over there it just kind of looks crappy? And I just went ahead and just kind of outlined it. You almost don't even notice it. So I just have to work my way around, and that's what I'm going to do. And then maybe down at the bottom, like you can always take some more bling if you want. And you could take little embellishments and do like one down here and one here. Like that's kind of pretty. Just like, you know, and then if you had something, you could put a big one up here. I think it's fine just being all here. And in fact, you don't even need these, but that's just I'm here just to inspire y'all. It looks good too. I think it looks fantastic. There you go, guys. Look at how super sparkly they are too. See? Even if you don't like the flowers or the stickles, you can do whatever you wanted. I think it's just kind of whimsical. For me, I think the flowers give it almost like a little girl vibe. You could use stickles around the frame. Maybe I'll just do gold. Maybe I should. Maybe just do gold stickles around. Maybe that's an idea. Let's give it a try. I think with this, with the frame and the flowers, I think it gives like a little girl vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like a little, like it'd be good in like a little girl's bedroom or a little girl's bathroom. Now these, I'm going to do pretty heavy. Oh. It's a little bit tricky to do it this heavy and be kind of consistent all the way across. And I'm going over the gold that I already did. And this will dry. Now let's keep going. I'll go around. And I literally just set my stickle point. Oop. Now see, right into, if you screw up, the great thing about stickles is that you have a little bit of work time there. Okay. I'm like holding my breath while I'm doing this. I'm not even lying. Holding my breath. Brenda, you have this picture? There you go. It's beautiful. Remember, it's not going to be perfect because your stickles sometimes have a mind of their own, but this is another great way instead of add. I actually like this better than the liquid gold, so I'm going to finish this. And when it dries, it'll dry completely, you know, hard and sparkly. Oops. Ah, son of a fondo. I gotta get away from my phone. It's easier on my turntable. Okay, now stick with me here, folks. Okay, we're gonna go and do the top one. Yeah, I think this gives it a very innocent, like magical little girl vibe. And then you guys just got to be careful. Stickles take a couple hours to dry. Shit. I am concentrating so hard. There. And if you have any that are like a little, like, got a little wonky, just press it in. Because like I said, you still got some wiggle room with your stickles. You don't want to touch it. I know it's hard to see. But see how I just did that around there? It's like so minute and minimal, but at that right angle, you'll be able to see. And when I do you'll be able to, it'll have a nice little shine to it. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Look at how cute. I am so happy with how this turned out, guys. Oop. I got a little, see a little blob there. Just take a brush and fix it because you have time to work. Oop. I think that's where I hit it on my phone stand, my iPad, when I was spinning it around. Just double check it and let that dry. And once it dries, it dries. But I think it's really super cute and whimsical. I like it. Yeah, you can just see it, but I'm telling you, when I do a reel on this for you guys, you'll be able to see. And like some of them are like a little lumpier because, you know, it gets caught on something, but I think this turned out so pretty. So I'll let this dry. I will do a reel on it for you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed today. Oh, of course, we'll say prayers for anybody needing it. Royal Swans, yeah, maybe they'll get a story. And, you know, these flowers do look a little crunched, but that's okay because they're pond flowers. They're not supposed to be perfect. They're like pond scum flowers, you know? Oh my God, do you know what needs to be in the leaves? A frog. Don't frogs live in ponds? Hold on. Pretty sure I have a cool frog. I sure do. Hold on, you might have to have King Frog in here. I mean, we're already getting kind of whimsical. Hey, let's just get a little bit more bougie. I have a frog. Okay, hold on. I think it'd be cute. This is where you know it's a me piece. Like I could tuck him underneath this leaf. We could literally put him on the frame and make it like he's sitting on the frame, just hanging out. Kind of digging it. I'm going to put him actually on the frame. Pearl beads, I could do that. And I think this should work with the epoxy. This is the stuff that makes me happy. Oh, everybody that got off early, they're going to be jealous they missed this part. Poor Joe. Oh, crap. Please tell me my hand's not leaning into the stickle majickles. So the fact that he's not sitting flat on the canvas makes me even happier. Just trying to get right underneath. Trying to get right underneath there. And then you hit it with your light. It should hold. And the story begins. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Hey, maybe he is the key. Maybe he's the prince that, you know, he's the prince who's waiting for his lady. He is, you know, waiting for his, I don't know, I think it's fun. This is where, like I tell you guys, just to be different, you know? Have fun. I mean, who would have thought to add a frog? Me, of course. But be different. Don't be afraid to be different. Oh, he's on there. That's where I love the UV epoxy. Okay, ready? Oh my God, that's like my favorite thing ever. That is the stuff that makes my heart happy. Seriously, y'all. We got a little creature and he just blends right in, but he's there. And it's fun and it's cute. All right, we're going to have to do a story. What do we make this frog's name? Frog needs a name. So fun. I'll come up with the fun story. Like the Royale Lake of Chagrin Falls. Fred and Ethel. They're like lovebirds, and meanwhile their best friend, I don't know, Frank the Frog or something like that. Ferdinand the Frog. Yeah, you have to kiss a lot of frogs. Maybe they kissed the frog. Maybe he's the magical frog. You weren't even, I know, I wasn't thinking about a frog either until I was going, wow, like frogs, lakes, swans. You think of frogs in a lake, right? And it just so happens that I remember seeing this little dude, Ferdinand the Frog. Super cute. And it's me. See, it's just this little things like that that make me happy that I didn't think about. And then it, like, as soon as the idea hits, you know that that's what it's meant to be. So, God, if only we could show this to Joe. Or is he a toad? Is he a Tom the Toad? Freddie the Frog. I always like to do like our animals, like Larry the Lobster, Mimi the Mermaid, Sandy the Seagull. I always like to match it with like letters. Fred the Frog, Tommy the Toad. You can't do Fred the Frog. You know, I'll come up with a fun one. Ferdinand. I like Ferdinand the Frog. And then maybe I could add some sparkle. Maybe I'll add some stickles to the flower petals. Don't know yet. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get to my sister-in-law's. Yes, Karen, go get it. Freddy the Frog. Go get it. They have quite a few different swan prints. This was my favorite one. They had another one. I grabbed that one I showed you, but I loved this one, but they do have another one that's really pretty. I think it's a little bit bigger. I liked the curve of this one. So you could do that. Just change out the inside of the frame. We added the checks, or not the checks. These are just stripes, all the sparkle. And look, it's even got a little frog. I love it with the stripes. I'm not going to lie. That's probably like one of my favorite things. And of course the frog. And I'm pretty sure the frog also came from Hobby Lobby in the fairy tale. Oh, wait a minute. Joe. His name is Joe. That's why he's a frog. Joe, the jumpy, jittery, junky, crusty old frog. That's hilarious. We might have to name this frog Joe. Oh, you guys, I'm getting so excited showing you things that I'm messing up my stickle majickles. But don't you worry. There's still... Okay, I'm going to leave this alone now. And I'm going to go. So I hope you enjoyed. This will be up for auction on Friday. You guys go check out my Whatnot. I have it linked in my link tree and my auction on Whatnot, or you can go to Whatnot, download the Whatnot app. If you want to buy anything, you have to make sure your wallet is set up. And then don't forget to go follow me over there. Auction 6 p.m. on Friday. And your mom's name was Joe. I'd love that, Vicky. He's too cute for Joe. I know. And then tomorrow, I'm supposed to be on with Reba Rose. But like I said, I'm getting my new hair extension. And guys, they're putting curly extensions in my hair. So this is my natural hair and my natural hair is like way curlier than my, look at this. I have like ringlets. My hair is my natural hair is curlier than my, so this is wavy extensions. So they're putting curl in there too. Tacky Joe. Joe the Toad. Joe the Tacky Toad. Joe the Tacky Toad. Oh my God, yes, we're gonna name him Joe the Tacky Toad. All right, Rocky's ready to go outside, so I gotta feed the dogs. And then, yes, Joe the Tacky Toad. Freaking love it. See, I got my 2 T's in there. Joe the Tacky Toad. Love you guys. Oh, does that work? Does Facebook do that anymore? Like if you do the thumbs up and stuff? I don't think so. No. Whatnot is so dangerous. I know. I've got great stuff off there. So Tacky Joe, Tacky Wacky Joe. All right, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed this little DIY makeover. And if I'm home in time, it depends on how long my hair takes. I will be on live with Reba Rose, but I might have to actually do that. I might have to like switch it and maybe come on. I'll be on Friday. I'm going to be in my private group. We're going to do a craft on the Whatnot app. So I'm super excited. And for Royal. So I'll be on at some point tomorrow. Even if I can't cross post to Reba Rose tomorrow, because I know somebody comes on her page at 8. I'm thinking I'm going to be able to get on here 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. I think I'm probably going to be on tomorrow around 4. So sometime tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted, but you guys will see my new fresh hair. So have a great evening, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.